Hello and welcome back to Incredible Inverts and Other Animals with me, Phil. And in this video we're checking out the leafcutter ants. Okay, here we have the leafcutter ants. Now this particular species that I have at work is Acromymex octospinosus. And leafcutter ants are probably one of the most famous ants out there. Now it does cover sort of a few different genuses. You've got the atta, which form much larger colonies than the Acromymex here. But these guys, like I say, I have at my work, and leafcutter ants are probably one of my favourite species of ant that I've ever sort of worked with and kept and stuff. And they're probably a firm favourite of visitors to the zoo when they come into the invert house. That's because they're always doing something, especially when you got a nice sized colony going. They're always collecting things. Now, a lot of people tend to think that leafcutter ants eat leaves, but they don't. They actually eat fungus, so they actually farm fungus, which is what you see in this cube here. And they'll bring down leaves, or cut up leaves, flowers, bits of fruit, anything that will basically grow fungus on, and they'll bring it to the fungus gardens. So that's what we call all this fungus here. It's their fungus gardens, and the fungus can communicate with the ants and let the ants know what it kind of needs. So I like to give them a bit of a variety of things on a daily basis, and a couple of different options every single day. And some things they'll cut more than others depending on what the fungus wants. Now in here as well, they'll also have their brood, so that's what you can see at the front here. So all the larvae. And then you've got ants that will tend to those. So the queen is kind of probably in the middle of this fungus garden, and she's the largest one within the colony. You won't really see her, but all the workers that you see, they're all female, they're all the daughters of the queen. And you see here, they're always constantly busy cutting things, cutting bits of leaf, and like I say, as well as flowers, bits of fruit, even like sort of vegetables and stuff. So I do like to give them quite a variety throughout the year, and some seasonal change. So springtime they get a lot of new leaf growth, as well as blossoms and flowers. So over the winter they'll get more, sometimes hard leaves, dried flowers, stuff, and even certain vegetables as well. And then I like to supplement with the occasional fruits, certainly citrus they quite like, and even sort of slices of apple. But these guys are absolutely fascinating to watch. They originate, or they're native to sort of South and Central America, from the rainforests, where it said that certain leafcutter ant colonies, especially things like the atta, can potentially clear something like 10% of a forest every year. But what they sort of produce out of the fungus and all their waste is really good fertilizer for a lot of things. And I also recently collected basically a whole bowl of leafcutter ant frass from the colony at my work that I'm going to be experimenting with as a plant fertilizer for live planted terrariums and stuff. But as you can see, they're absolutely fantastic things to watch. So if you go to your local zoo, do check out and see if they've got any leafcutter ants. Maybe look at keeping them yourself. There's a few different suppliers nowadays that will supply you with leafcutter ants, and the Acromymex octospinosus probably the best one to go for. And they do produce a decent sized colony, talking to hundreds of thousands, whereas things like the atta, especially the atta cephalotes, which another common one that we see in zoos, can produce colonies into the millions, and how basically build really big nests, whereas Acromymex are that bit smaller. So that is a quick introduction into the leafcutter ant. Okay, so they are the leafcutter ants. What do you guys think? Aren't they amazing? I love having these guys at my work. They're a fixture in a lot of zoos, especially if they have any kind of invertebrate. Often we'll see a leafcutter ant species. A few people do keep them privately now as well, and stuff, and they can do really well. As long as you know what you're doing, they are more of a specialist ant, but they are fantastic and they're always doing something. Well, anyways, if you did like this video, please do give it a thumbs up. Pop some comments down below. If you haven't yet, please do consider subscribing to the channel and hitting that bell for notifications so you know next time I upload another video. You can also become a channel member if you so wish, and if you go down into the description of the video, you will see links to things like my Patreon, my TikTok, my merch store, discount codes for MK Exotics, as well as Antscapes, and also my affiliate link to the Spy Shop too, if that's anything that interests you guys. But until next time, and thank you for watching, take care, and keep rocking.